Witch hat. Wizard hat. Sorry. Side death hat.
My question is, I often hear that voice actors, they go into the room, they do their work, they come out, don't see anybody else, don't really do much else. But I wonder, how do you often meet each other and hang out and get to do things? Is it some form of already established network of people, and then you just jump in, or?
It just depends. Like, sometimes there's cast parties, you know, you meet people at the cast parties. Like, Funimation has a ton of studios running all the time. So, you know, you could have a session from 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, and another person has a session around the same time, so you're coming in and out of the booth, and you're passing people in the hallway and saying hi and all that kind of stuff. So, it's just environment. And, of course, conventions, you know, you get to hang out with your friends that you don't normally get to see, which is nice.
Yeah, conventions is one of the best opportunities to interact kind of socially and as friends, you know. Even in the studio, the best you can hope for a lot of times is just to pass going in and out. Like, I'm coming in and Travis is just leaving, or I'm leaving and Aaron was coming in, or whatever. And you only get a few minutes there sometimes. Or the other opportunity would be commentaries. If you end up doing a commentary with a couple of actors from a show. J. Michael Tatum, who plays Kyoya in Orion, and Caitlin and I did a commentary for Orion, and I know Michael, and I see him, and I say hi to him and joke around a little bit, but I've never gotten to just sit down and chat, and so we got the chance to do that when we recorded the commentary.
Big time. Hello. The question is, since you guys are making big shit, does that help you out with the voiceover?
Yeah. Being in awesome shape. It really does, you know.
I do larynx ups all the time. I do tongue ups.
Diaphragm control does help, but I don't know if that would, you know, make your body better just by breathing in and out.
Travis is the king of lateral throat raises. Look at that. I hope you guys are getting that, because it doesn't get any better than that. That's textbook form right there. Feel the burn, man.
You should have heard the boom as he hit the paper.
Physically exercising really won't have much effect on your voice. But
sometimes you sit in the booth. You're not always standing even.
Eating candy in the booth.
Yeah, you know.
Sitting,
eating powdered donuts.
No, that never happened. But but taking care of your voice, rest, sleep is good for your voice. Water, you know, I mean, there are certain things you can do to keep your voice in as good a shape as possible. But the rest of you,
Beetlejuice.
2 more times.
Beetlejuice.
No, not a third.
No, because I want him to ask his question.
Beetlejuice!
Basically, my question was, I'm pretty sure before you got into the voice acting.
Yes.
Of the cartoons you watch in your house, if you had the opportunity, which cartoon would you like to voice act in, and what character?
Beetlejuice. Lydia.
Gee, I was a massive Thundercats.
Oh my God.
Thundercats, Voltron.
What
else? I watched Teen Wolf, for crying out loud, on Saturday mornings. I would say like either Lion-O or I don't know. I wanted to pilot a lion.
I wanted to be Jem.
Jem.
Totally.
Jem, you remember Jem?
Jem is amazing.
No,
I'm
I'm much older than these two. I'm like these two put together. I loved Speed Racer, but and at the time, you know what's funny is I had this friend named Wayne Allen, and Wayne and I loved Speed Racer, and we would foreshadowing, how crazy that this should be the case. When we were young, we would always run around talking like Pops Racer. or Speed, or Spritle. And no clue. I mean, we were children, kids. I mean, like, I was like 12, 13, 14, and had no clue. Had never even thought of voicing as a job or doing anything like that. But we would run around talking like that all the time, because at the time, those dubs were like, you know, really overdone, you know, really broad, huge, you know, melodramatic, expressive. And we thought it was really funny, and we didn't realize exactly that they were anime, that they came from Japan. We just thought it was really fun, and we watched them all the time. The other show I loved Scooby-Doo. I would love to have played Shaggy. And you know, I did this, still morning, it's breaking loose here. I did this series called Aquarian Age, where I played, there was a band, it was centered around a band, and there was this guy in the band who looked like Shaggy. He was real skinny and scrawny and tall, and he had this long hair and this little kind of a goatee thing. And so when I auditioned, I didn't even want to play him. I just thought I'd blow it off and do a Shaggy thing with him, and the director liked it, and I got cast as Shingo, was his name. And so I did this Shaggy thing for 26 episodes.
I didn't like Scooby-Doo.
You know what I didn't like? I didn't like Scooby-Dumb, and I didn't like Scrappy-Doo. It was like, you know, get away.
I didn't like Scooby, and I didn't like Yogi Bear. I loved the Jetsons.